Well, hello, Leo. Welcome to your March reading. It will be time stamped below. We're doing general, love reading, and then a spirit message to kind of wrap up the energy. So, general energy. We have the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non action entitlement, mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, and joy in giving life, birth to life. Ancestors, flowing river, full moon, and nature spirits. Okay, Leo. Let's pull these down so you can see them. There we go. This week, Leo, you feel inspired, which I love for you. You feel inspired to start something, to get something going. This is a really good time to start something. You have a lot of fuel in you, and a lot of good ideas, a lot of clear thinking, so you can actually execute something. You can have a lot of fire about something and a lot of push towards something, but sometimes you need that logic to kind of smooth things out, and that's what I'm seeing here. This comes from you. I feel like you've been really working hard. You've been really putting in the energy. You've been really focused on building your life, happiness, and all that kind of stuff. You know, and it's like things are starting to come together now. It's not just ideas. It's not just like, oh, I need to get out of here. Oh, I need to do this. Those ideas are starting to flow together into like a cohesive thought. It's actually you're actually able to execute it. And I feel like if you really want to this month, this is the month to do it. Okay. I feel like things are going to align very well for you this month. So let's get into the reading and see what we got. Two of Wands. Like I said, ideas paired with action is what I'm getting. Where to take it? Magician and the Three of Coins, Four of Cups. All these cards want to come out, so I'm just going to let them. And the King of Cups. And one more. High Priestess and the Ace of Coins. We'll get to the other two in a second, I assume. So yeah, it's like you're putting together the right team, the right people, the right situations for you to take action now. Okay. Um, I feel like at first it felt like things were in the way. At first it felt like you had blockages or there was reasons why you couldn't do something. It could be that you were manipulated to stay somewhere as well. And you were trying to be a team player. You were trying to do things the way that they were supposed to be done, you thought. Um, but I feel like now you're thinking of, it's like, I'm telling you, it's like your mind and your willpower are attached this month to make something happen. It's like you want to recoup your losses. The time that you spent kind of going with the grain or working with the flow, um, of a structure, of a business, of a company, that you've just decided to break into that. You're very secure this month, so that's why it's easy for you. It's like you can see falsifications. You can see when a boss is lying to you. You can see when something is not a good investment. You can see when a person can't be trusted this month. So yeah, it's like you can see between the lines. It's very interesting. So you're seeing a lot of things that you may have missed before. That's why your actions are so clear cut and precise, decisive. Um, yeah, you're definitely recouping losses. You may have lost one opportunity, but that doesn't mean that you have another, that you don't have another. So I don't feel like you're being hesitant. I feel like it's because your job or your boss or is not like making moves for you. You can't see how you fit in this structure. So I see you using your skills to get stable. I almost feel like you're going to stay where you're at and like secure your spot, or you're trying to secure a spot somewhere else. You know, it's really about your future. But let's get into this some more. Yeah, there is a time that you wanted to grow where you were, okay? Like in the company that you're in or something like that. You wanted to grow there. It's not that you didn't want to leave. You wanted to find happiness in what it is that you were doing, right? Um that's what I see. Yeah, I see something didn't work out. A plan that you had didn't work out. And it happened so quick, I feel like. It happened very quick. Like you were just told. And now you kind of feel like, in other words, that you're back at the drawing board of sorts. Yeah. You got lots of you're a veteran. That's what I'm going to say. So I feel like you know what it is that you need to do. You know what it is that you need to say. Um and that's what you're doing, you know. You feel like they're not going to give you what they need. It's like they're not seeing you on purpose almost. And you're seeing that there's nothing that you can do to change that. They're not seeing you as an asset, you know? So instead of being in your emotions, which you do want to be about the situation, you know that there's something that you need to do. It's like you need to be brave and see what you need to see, to pay attention to what you need to see. Don't get involved, intertwined in your emotions about the situation. Yeah, you lost one opportunity, but if you're patient enough, you can build another solid one. Yeah, it's about you. Yeah, so use the tools that you have, Leo. Um, don't stay where you are and not be happy, and don't strive for don't fear to strive for something bigger than what you have as well. Okay. Ooh, definitely new opportunities. It's about you nurturing a new opportunity. You can create an opportunity where you are. I feel like it's a good environment. It's just that you have to take a different route than the one that you were thinking before. Yeah, you have many thoughts if you want to start projects, okay, that can really go the long haul. Um, I feel like if you start executing them, they will grow this month, okay? All right. So let's get into your love life, Leo. Well, hello, Leo. This is your love life. So, we are starting with the distorted masculine. Lots of stuff going on in there. New love, children, the vast universe, ancestors, the healing heart, and letting go of urgency. Some of you are holding on to a relationship because of children, because of past baggage that you have with each other. I feel like you want something new, Leo. This very much feels that way. It's like you're on a cycle of I have to do this, or I have this obligation. I must stay. Um, this is going to be really specific to someone. So I feel like you have tried to like be kind and think of like better ways to get through issues, but it seems like um, no matter what you try, it's all leading to the same direction. And the same direction is a new beginning. Whether you're trying a new beginning with a person, I see that for a slim few, but I see it as you needing a new beginning like somewhere else. Okay. Especially for those of you just in like normal relationships or dating, you know. It's a little harder to leave than a marriage sometimes. Okay. So death, Nine of Swords. Two of Cups and the World. It's almost like you're dealing with someone, Leo, that thinks that your relationship will last forever. It's like this connection will last forever. We'll have our ups and downs. It doesn't matter. We'll get over it and it will never break up. Or like they're used to the cycle. They're used to the ups and downs. They're used to all this. But you are like, I need to either move on or we need to move on from whatever this issue or blockage is that we're having. One of the two. Like you're just tired. Um, it's really bothering you. It's almost bothering you that this person is seeing things in their own way and they're kind of not taking in the consideration of like how you feel really. So we have the Star, the Knight of Coins. Yeah, I do see this. I see that you can't continue this way through March. I feel like you want better for yourself. You're like, I'm just gonna make a wish for something that may not even come true, but I should at least try. you know um I feel like that's what you're doing. I should at least try. I feel like you've tried a lot with your partner. Things just are staying the same. Things are very consistent. I'll say that. And they're still stuck in the past and how things were. It's like they're not moving on to what you're going through now, how to resolve things now. So I see a lot of you leaving or walking away. Um, it just feels like, and your partner feels like wounded and insecure, like almost like they were blindsided. It feels like it kind of came out of nowhere to them. Like they don't understand why you feel this way, what you're saying, even though I feel like they should. Um, it's like their attention wasn't on you the way that it should have been, you know? And you're just seeing that things are not going in the direction that you want. There's a lot of despair, a lot of pessimism about the connection. So let's get into cards here. Yeah, you're ready to take some action, take some movement. Sometimes it feels like you've stuck with something for so long or held on to it for so long um, that it got to a point where it just wasn't healthy. It's like you're holding on to the last bit or the last piece of it. Um, and now this is like triggering a need for change. Yeah, your partner is in their own head. They're in their own head. They're coming up with their own thoughts and their own conclusions. They're not even really taking a key from you. It's very interesting. Yeah, you don't feel appreciated or you don't feel seen. So you have to make some sort of move to be seen, to get your point across. Yeah, they're gonna see it. They're gonna see it, and then it's almost like they're aware of what you're trying to show them. And they feel like hurt about it. They just want you to be happy with them. It's like this person you're dealing with, Leo, is seeing things through a different lens than you're seeing it through, for sure. They want to know what they can say to change things, to get things to go in a different direction. But it's like they can't think of an original idea. They're still doing the same stuff, saying the same things. It's very weird. Um, yeah, you're not taking a risk of holding back and being sad anymore. I feel like you're saying what it is you want to say and getting across what it is that you want to get across in March. Yeah, I see somebody coming into your life to clear up some love Like they have something to say to you because they've been holding on to thoughts of you for a while, okay? Some of you are sticking with a relationship to create change. You feel like there is space there to do so. A new relationship doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't have any legs. It feels like this person either works too much or they come and go out of relationships all the time. Long term relationships are hitting trouble this month. I feel like it just feels like a lot of stuff is going on. Yeah, it's like a lot of stuff is going on. Emotions are everywhere. People are confused. It's just a lot of complication. Okay. So let's get to your spirit message. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your spiritual message. So we have miracle, we have impatience, and we have complacency. Mm, Complacency has been holding you back. That's why it's there. It needs to end. Um, it's kind of like the reason why everything is the way it is, you know? And I do feel like I need to tell you, we're doing it for a good cause. I do feel that. It's not like you were doing it because of laziness. Um, but you have the opportunity to make change here, for sure. Um, you just have to believe that you can, you know. That's really what it's about. Um, it feels like you were in a spot where you're like, well, I can stay here, but I really want to say something. It's like now you have the opportunity to do so, you know. You have the opportunity to speak your mind, to get your point across. So that's what I have for you in March. Okay, so I love you, and I'll see you next month. Bye bye.